Wow, it's been a while since I did one of these, huh? What's going on, guys? Too Fast Joe here. And it's been a while since I did a storytime animation, but I want to get back into it. So here are some stories of me in my college life. Wearing nothing but Sonic shirts. I don't know about you, but I don't put too much thought into what I wear. As long as it looks clean, I'm good. I know there are some people who will spend minutes or hours deciding what they're going to wear for the day, but for me, I just pick the first thing I see in my closet. That led into some awkward situations, like this one. So as y'all know, I am a Sonic fan, so naturally I would have some Sonic merchandise, like a t-shirt. And one day in college, I walked into class, and one of my friends walked up to me and say, "Dude, all you wear is Sonic shirts." Psh, no I don't. But then, from out of nowhere, the girl who I had a crush on spoke up and said, "Yeah, you do." That was like a punch to the gut. That was like shattered glass moment. Everything goes black. The spotlight is on me. I'm on my knees just saying, "No, it can't be true." It's one thing when your friends say something, but it's another when the girl you have a crush on say something. And just to be clear, I own other shirts besides Sonic shirts. It's just that I have a rotation. You see, whenever I do laundry and I put the clothes in my closet, I always put the clothes on one side. And then when I go get clothes from the closet, I always get clothes from that one side. So it would just be like a rotation. And somehow during that rotation, it just ended up all being Sonic shirts. And I never realized it. Because like I said in the beginning, I don't put too much thought into what I wear. So now I actually think about what I'm going to wear for the day. Upstairs neighbors. So when I was in college, I stayed in the dorms for a few months until I realized how expensive that was. But during that time, I had some roommates and they were pretty cool. But I want to talk about our neighbors. And let me tell you, the neighbors, they were quite the group. You see, the first time we met our neighbors were also the first night I spent at the dorms. It was just me and my other roommate. I was already in my pajamas and we hear a knocking at the door. So we thought, hey, it must be our other roommates. So we went to go open the door, and as we opened it, we saw three girls standing there, and one of them spoke up and said, "Hi, we're your upstairs neighbors." So we said hi back and introduced ourselves, and then they explained why they were there. So apparently one of the girls threw the other girl's shoe off of the balcony as a joke, and then the other girl went to go get her shoe back, but instead of picking it up and bringing it up the stairs, she tries to like throw it back onto her balcony. Keep in mind, they live on the third floor. So when she threw her shoe back, it landed on our balcony. So we let them manage to come get their shoe back. But then we started talking, and turns out they were really cool. And they showed us around the apartments that night. It's funny, whenever I go back home for the weekend, there will always be some family member saying, "Hey college boy, how many girls did you meet?" And I would say, "3 the first night." "Damn, you're quick." I would explain the whole story to them, and then they would say, "She threw her shoe on y'all's balcony on purpose so she could meet y'all." And honestly, that does make sense. I guess they just wanted to check out the fresh meat on the block. Late night driving. But we're not done talking about our neighbors because we had some fun adventures together. Like this one. One night we were all hanging out in our apartment and one of the girls wanted to play Cards Against Humanity, but none of us had the card game. But my roommate remembered that there was a game store just down the street. We didn't know that they had the card game, but it was worth a shot. So we all got up and went to our friend's car. And as soon as she started backing out of the parking lot, bang! She backed up into a parked car that was right behind her. We all just stood there in shock, just thinking about what just happened. A minute goes by, and she slowly started putting her foot on the gas to like easily get out of there. And as soon as she felt like she was safe, she just hit the gas. After we got out of the parking lot, we all started busting out laughing. Well, all except for one of us, at least. Our friend who was driving was not laughing. In fact, I could see the horror on her face. So finally, we all made it to the game store, and we all got out of the car to see the damage. And my god, it was some damage, alright. Half of her bumper was torn completely off. I said out loud, "There's no way that little bump can cause this much damage." But one of my friends pointed out she backed up into a bike rack, the type of bike rack that could go on cars. So when she backed up into it, it must have hooked onto a bumper. And when she was trying to like get out of the parking lot, it must have like grabbed onto it and like just pulled it off whenever she hit the gas. At this point, my friend was just on her knees, just staring at her car on the verge of tears. And the rest of us just standing there behind it was like, well, Time to go see if this game store has this card game. And we all just walked away and we just left her in the parking lot. Cause honestly, what can we do at that point? I think it was a good idea to give her some space, to be honest. So later on, we go back to the dorms and we see the other half of her bumper just sitting there in the middle of the street, and we all started busting out laughing again. We went to go see if the other car took any damage, but no, the other car was completely fine. Even the bike rack was fine. And all this for a simple card game that we didn't even get. The game store didn't even have the card game, so my friend tore half her bumper off for nothing. And yes, we did leave a note on the other car explaining what just happened, alright? But that'll do it for today. If you want to hear more college stories or just more storytime animation in general, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Too Fast Joe. Remember, go fast, don't be last.